Hi guys, so today I'm doing like a little design because I've got a little leopard gecko and I've been meaning to do this design for a little while now, but finally getting around to it. And I wanted to match her, I would say hide, but that's not the right word, is it? I just wanted to match her little pattern because she's a leopard gecko, so she has quite interesting patterns and textures on her back. So yeah, I already did the base coat on this little set, and I actually went in with 2 coats of this colour. I actually never thought I'd use this colour, but here we are. It's perfect for Lottie, that's what I called her. She's a nice little gentle creature. I've got some little videos of her at the end and pictures and stuff. We had a little photo shoot. So on her back, the first thing I noticed when I saw her was that she's got this little paw print, which is on the left. So the way I wanted to do my nails was so when my hand was next to her, it'd match her properly. So my thumb was her head, and the index finger was obviously the little paw print. Middle finger was the little gap in between, then the other spots, and then the pinky was her tail. So yeah, so here I'm just doing the little paw print. I decided afterwards that I wanted to add in all of her coloration. So yeah, the way I did it was I just sort of put loads of wet colours onto wet, basically. This layer of colour, even when I put the paw prints on, the layer underneath was still wet. I didn't dry any of it, I didn't cure any of it, because I didn't want it to be too harsh of a line. I wanted it to sort of blend all in together, because if you look at her, she has blended parts, so I didn't want it to be too harsh or anything. That yellow colour I'm applying now, I had to mix that, so I think that was a mix of a bright yellow, the yellow I used as a base, and a really tiny little bit of brown. And I mixed and mixed until I finally got a colour that I actually liked. So it took me quite a while to get the colour I wanted, but I think in the end it worked out. So as I said, I just switched to doing the next little part. You can see that the colour underneath is wet as well, but it sort of mixes in as I'm applying the colour. So I'm just going to let you watch, and I'm going to shut up for a little bit. and I'm back. So, to do her tail, if you've never actually felt a leopard gecko or seen one in person, she's got like, you can see it in the picture, it's like rings almost all the way down her tail, and I wanted to recreate that effect. So here I'm just applying the colours, but afterwards I don't think I caught it on camera. I don't know how I missed it, but I added it's like an acrygel from Nail Nails. It's just a clear one, and I applied it in lines, so you can see here I'm making the dots go in like little rows. So I applied the acrygel directly over the rows, so it had like a raised bump effect, so it mimicked her tail. And I used the same acrygel to do little dots all over the nose as well, because she's got like little dimples everywhere all over her body. I thought it worked really, really well, because I applied a regular top coat over it, and then I realised that she's not shiny. She's actually matte, so I then applied a matte top coat over that, and I think the end result was really nice. Matched her quite well. Her head is a little bit paler, so I did have to mix yet another colour to try and get the same sort of one as her head. When I did the dots as well, I didn't completely cover her head, because towards her nose and her eyes she has no bumps, but further to the back of her head she does have some bumps. So the way I sort of did it was, I think the right side, like nearest to the bottom of the screen, that side hardly had any bumps and the other side had loads. So yeah. So here I'm just sort of adding a little bit extra colours, because I wasn't quite happy with some of it. But yeah, that is the result before I added all the bumps. As I said, I completely missed off. I don't know how I missed it, but you can see on the video there that there's little bumps on some of the things. And this is the part where I'm using the glossy top coat rather than the matte, so yeah. You can sort of see where the acrygel is on that last little pinky finger. I really don't know how I missed it, but all I used was like a little dotting tool. Basically just bashed it anywhere I wanted it and let it sit for a minute, so instead of it being like random jagged patterns, I like when you let it sit for a little bit, it sort of goes smoother. So just waited for it to go a bit smoother. Here I'm just turning them upside down so all of the top coat goes towards the centre of the nail rather than being all at the edges. Didn't affect the feeling of the pattern much, but there you go, you can see all the matte effect. It looks much better. And you can see all the raised bumps, and Lottie likes them. Yeah, I think I did a decent job of matching her, welcoming her home. Oh. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Hope you enjoyed seeing my little Lottie. She's adorable. Anyway, hope to see you guys soon and have a beautiful day.